Hi, my name is Mark Cooper of Coupe de Ville, and I'm here today to talk about the TC Electronic G Major Guitar Effects Processor. The G Major is, first of all, let's start off and say that it's not a guitar preamp or a distortion box. It actually is great effects all in one package, which allows you to do 7 effects at one time. Things like chorusing, phasing, delays, reverbs, panning, tremolos, pitch shifting, whammy effects, compression, noise gate, all of these are possible to be able to obtain with the G major. The little G minor that I'm going to get into a little bit later is a MIDI pedal, which allows me to control various functions of the G major. TC Electronic established themselves in the 70s as a leader in chorusing with the chorus flanger pedal. This pedal is sold today. I'm going to give you a demonstration now of the great sound of the chorus, which is in the G major. The thing I love about the G major is the fact that it's completely transparent. It doesn't affect your guitar sound. So no matter what kind of amplifier you decide to use with it or your guitar, you're still going to get those rich sounds coming through. With my G minor pedal, I'm going to switch over to the next effect, which is what we call some very wet delays. The next preset I'm going to go over to is the phaser sound, which I think is just an absolutely amazing sound. It's such a thick analog phase sound. Shades of David Gilmour for sure. The next effect I'm going to show is the flanging, and this is the tape flange and delay. Very thick analog sound. Coming from a box that's absolutely quiet and clean. All right, let's talk about some of the pitch shifting capabilities. The first sound I'm going to use here is called a sus4 Dreamscape. You have a variety of options with your pitch shifting, and you can do 2 octaves. And you can use an expression pedal to actually control the pitch shifting, so you can create whammy effects, or you can create different intervals with your pitch shifting. My next preset is going to be a bass sound. Pitch shifting allows me to be able to track very fast. So if I'm playing very quick lines, I don't have any problem with the pitch shifting whatsoever. Let's go on to a couple other effects. Here I have an arpeggiator. I'm getting synthesizer-like effects, and even if I use my distortion to turn on with this, I can still get a great synthesizer effect. My next effect that I'm going to show is the tremolo. I've attached a volume pedal, which now acts as an expression pedal and allows me to be able to control the speed of this tremolo. Here I'm using the expression pedal to be able to control the speed of my lessening. Even when you decide to use distortion with the G major, the great thing about it is that it still retains the sound, the effect, and it'll track, your pitch shifting will track very fast. It sounds like this. Two other effects that I really enjoy in the G major is the compression and noise gate. If you're finding that you're just getting a little bit too much noise from your amplifier or your guitar, the noise gate is great to be able to get rid of those unwanted noises. Here's another effect that I really enjoy on the G major. This particular preset is called Funky Chicken, and this gives you that real Ottawa envelope filter sound. Besides the variety of effects that you have there, one of the great things about the G major is that it's so easy to use. If I double click on an effect, like reverb for instance, I get into that parameter right away, and then I can start to edit the various different parameters of that sound. Now, the other thing that's also a great feature for the G major is the fact that once I get into the parameter, once I store it, it's in my user bank. I have it stored, and I don't have to worry about turning on and off the unit and losing that effect. All the aspects of the sounds are completely stored in the box. Here, as you're listening to the tape flange and delay, you'll notice how thick the analog type sound is. But the great thing about it is that the G major houses all of these effects in one box, so you don't have a bunch of pedals on the ground and plugging cables in and getting lots of noise. This is a very quiet unit. One other feature of the G major that I absolutely love is the fact that now you can actually channel switch a combo amp or a preamp. How's that done? Well, there's a switch on the back that allows you a 1/4-inch jack, either stereo or mono, going into your combo amp to your G major, and then whatever preset you decide to call up, you can now have clean, crunch, or dirty. Up to 3 channels you can change on your G major. There are many other features to the G major that makes this effects processor absolutely essential to your lineup as a guitar player. A couple of the things I'd like to mention. First of all, if you are doing anything in the digital domain, there is a SPDIF out that allows you to be able to do that.